Third man charged over fires at homes linked to PM. Now, one thing that I'm finding very, very strange about all of this is basically there's a lot of little Twinkie sex workers that keep setting fire to Keir Starmer's properties. And it's strange, and I would like to know why. It's very, very strange. See how basically it's been theorised for a long time that Keir Starmer's a gay man, allegedly, big allegedly, over that. I know you're getting these tilted, kind of like the behaviour of a very, very jilted ex-lover, going up and setting fire to these houses. It's just strange. How did they know where the houses were? That's private information. Were they there once? Were they phoned up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Hey, come on over. And that's how they knew where the properties were? Who knows? Let's read the article. A third man has been charged as a part of an investigation into alleged arson attacks at properties connected to Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, police have said. Ukrainian national Petro Pochniok, 34, from North London, was charged with conspiracy to commit arson with intent to endanger life, the Metropolitan Police said. Two other men, Roman Lavrinovich, 21, and Stanislav Karpiuch have also been charged in connection with the fires. Damn, lots of Ukrainians. Lots of little war refugee guys coming over here, desperate to make a little bit of money, so the poor little souls have to start selling their bodies. I wonder who to. But anyway, the charges relate to 3 incidents: a vehicle fire in Kentish Town, a fire at the Prime Minister's private home on the same street, and a fire at an address where he previously lived in northwest London. Mr. Pochniok was arrested on Monday in Chelsea, southwest London, on suspicion of conspiracy to commit arson with intent to endanger life. He is accused of conspiring together with Mr. Lavrinovich and Mr. Karpiuch and others unknown to damage by fire property belonging to another. That sentence made no sense. Mr. Lavrinovich, also a Ukrainian national, has already been charged with 3 counts of arson with intent to endanger life. He appeared in court on Friday and did not enter any pleas to the charges. He denies the charges in a police interview. Mr. Karpiuch, who was born in Ukraine but has Romanian nationality, was also charged with conspiracy to commit arson with intent to endanger life and appeared in court on Tuesday. The 3 men have been remanded in custody until the next scheduled hearing at the Old Bailey in London on 6th of June. The incidents are being investigated in an inquiry led by the Metropolitan Police's Counter-Terrorism Command because of the connection with the high-profile public figure, the force said in a statement. Aspiring model and actor. Guess what these guys do for money? And they all want to set fire to like Keir Starmer stuff to get back at him. I wonder what that's about. On Thursday, 8th of May, a car the Prime Minister sold to a neighbour last year caught fire on the Kentish Town Street where he lived before moving to Downing Street. In the early hours of Sunday, the 11th of May, firefighters dealt with a small fire at the front door of a house converted into flats in nearby Islington, a property Sir Keir lived at during the 1990s. One person had to be rescued by firefighters who were using breathing apparatus. The following day, in the early hours of Monday, 12th of May, police were alerted by the London Fire Brigade to reports of a fire at the Prime Minister's private home. Damage was caused to the property's entrance, but nobody was hurt. The BBC understands the property is rented to Sir Keir's sister-in-law. And there we are. It's just a strange one. I just think it's really, really weird how all these little Twinkie boy models all have it in for Keir Starmer, and they seem to know what he is. Some of them seem to have found previous addresses. Maybe they were there before because, the government kind of keeps that stuff like severely locked down, just to make sure. I just think it's a weird one. Anyway, we'll sit back and wait and hear what they say in court, but I've got a feeling the trials are going to be closed to the press.